Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Tuesday. My name's Liz, and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards today before we bring in the guidance from the Angels book. We're going to use the Divine Feminine Energy Oracle. We're going to bring in the Divine Feminine Oracle, and we're going to bring in some Money in the Law of Attraction cards by Abraham Hicks. So let's see what we need to know. And if you would like a personal reading or any guidance right now, you can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. I am available for personal readings, and I am also doing a special personal reading for members. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know today, please, as a Divine Feminine? What's the energy coming in today around the Divine Feminine? So a couple of cards coming out there. We just pop these here. And I've got a card sticking out the deck, 2 cards. So powerful energy I'm feeling already. I feel there's power flowing in to remove obstacles and create changes. So what do we need to know, please, today, angels, as a Divine Feminines? I feel it's that one there. And there's a card coming out here as well. Well, I'm just going to move these behind so we can read them together. And then I'm going to use the Divine Feminine Energy Oracle. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know, please, today? What's the energy around the Divine Feminines? Here we go. Wow, okay. So the message coming through for today then is the Black Madonna. Wow, Our Lady of the Hermit. So what I'm really feeling today is that you're understanding so much now about this journey. You are learning to understand why separation occurs, why the silence happens, and what it all means in a higher way. So you are transforming through any pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. So you're realizing without the separation, you wouldn't be prepared for union. Separation is preparation for union. But not just that, it's where we find ourselves. It's where we work on service. It really is where we find our place in the world. So this is about realizing that the Hermit energy works and serves you. It works for you and it serves you. It helps you and it grows you. It aligns you, it protects you, and it nurtures you as well because it allows you to work on you. Self-love is the key. Whenever we get blocked in any way, or we get ghosted, or we get ignored by our twin, it's always an opportunity to reconnect with ourselves, to give ourselves all the things that we crave from them. And then we don't worry about being blocked, ghosted, or ignored because we realize there's a reason and a higher plan. We realize that we are wonderful and magical and special. And it's a privilege for them to actually know us. So remember that. When you remember your own power, you no longer feel like you have to try or force or coax them into loving you or connecting with you because it's all given freely with unconditional love. And look at this for powerful. The message here is separation is an illusion. So this card, the Black Madonna, Our Lady of the Hermits, is really helping you to understand this today. That separation is an illusion. That in spiritual truth you are one, you are whole, you are always walking in the light, and you are always connected to your twin regardless of outside circumstances or outer experiences or appearances. Separation really is an illusion. Just like age is an illusion, or any differences between you are an illusion, love is what's real. And it's really powerful about age as well, because I spoke about this with Ascension Angels last week. I spoke about how, when we get older, we tend to forget how old we are because it's no longer an issue. When we're younger, we tend to think about it. When we're young, we want to be a teenager. When we're a teenager, we want to be 18. When we're 18, we want to be 21 and so on. And as we get older and more spiritually awake and aware, we just feel blessed to be alive. So we stop thinking about how old we are and start thinking about how old we feel, how youthful we feel, how much energy we have. That's what matters, not the physical years which pass anyway. That's why every day is an opportunity to enjoy your life. You don't have to wait till your birthday to celebrate. Celebrate your life every day of the year. Give thanks to God every day for your life. Treat yourself and be good to yourself every day, not just on a specific day of the year every year. Separation is illusion. And also, look at this, music has a whole new meaning now that you're in my life. So you're constantly receiving signs and symbols and guidance in music because Archangel Sandalphon is helping you to be aware of that. That's why so many of you connect with music in a powerful way. You know, one of our soul sisters on the channel, Donna, is constantly channeling songs in all the readings and letting us know what they are. You know, we all get guided by music because music is powerful. Music helps us to feel and experience our experiences in a heartfelt way. Music brings in emotion and it opens us up to our truth. It moves beyond space and time. Music is a vibration of power and love. So music has a whole new meaning as a twin flame because you relate to what the lyrics are saying to you. And not just as a twin flame, as a spiritual being, because you are relating to what the music and the lyrics are saying to you, because you're understanding it in a higher way. That's why sometimes you're in the mood for a certain kind of music and sometimes you're not. You know, one day you may really want to listen to heavy rock music, and one day you may want to listen to classical music, because you are a change and evolving being. And you're able to incorporate all things into your life. That's why as a spiritual being, we enjoy so many varieties of things. And it would be pretty boring if we were all the same. For me, for example, I love listening to Nine Inch Nails. I also love Depeche Mode. I also love Celine Dion or Take That or, you know, a really nice classical song. So it depends what mood I'm in. Okay, so this is the energy that you're coming into the awareness of, that it's okay to feel certain ways and do certain things and enjoy everything life is offering to you. If you do it the right way, if you're operating in a higher love and you're focusing on joy. You know, you could say that someone who, you know, our soul brother, I'm just thinking of our soul brother Sebastian, you know, he is in a rock band. And some of their songs are heavy rock, yet he really loves Jesus and connects with Jesus. So the point I'm making is don't ever stereotype anyone because of the way they dress or the music they listen to or anything else, because behind the exterior, behind the wall inside, there's always something bigger and more powerful going on. And that really resonates with your twin, you know. So if your twin is coming across like they don't care or they're indifferent or, you know, they don't care about anything, if they're being that way, behind the scenes, inside of them, behind the mask and the wall, they're giving me fear. There's a lot going on. So music allows you to feel and understand and know from a higher perspective. So because we've got this card coming in, I'm going to bring in my deck, Messages Through Music. So what music or what songs are coming to you today and why? So a couple of cards jumping out of the deck here. So the first message coming through is express your love if you feel guided. So maybe you feel guided to reach out to your twin, but you don't want to actually reach out physically. So you can send a song to them. You can sing it in your mind and they will hear it. It will come to them in some way. Or maybe you want to put a song on your social media because that's another way you express your love. So if you're feeling ready or guided to tell your twin flame how you're feeling, follow your heart. Let go of the need for a response and say how you feel. Don't be afraid to express what's on your mind. So never be afraid to express who you are. And I feel this is definitely where they are right now. You know, they are preparing to reach out and express how they feel to you. And you may be receiving messages around that or about that through music today. So if you feel you want to share a song on social media or sing a song or put a song on or sing out from your heart space, then do it today. Because every day your love gets deeper and so does theirs. Every day their love for you gets stronger and deeper. This love grows with time. It gets stronger and more powerful as each day passes. And that's why you can never move on or forget them. You might think, oh, I haven't seen them for such and such an amount of time. Maybe you haven't seen each other for years and years, but the love is stronger today than it was yesterday. And if it wasn't, if you weren't meant to be together, you wouldn't feel that way after such a long amount or even a short amount of time away. You'd be able to move on. And love gets stronger in union. Me and George are now 4 years into our union, and every day our love is deeper and stronger. It gets more intense every day, it grows, because that's what the love is designed to do. So be still today and know your twin flame is falling even deeper in love with you at this moment. And you know that because you're falling even deeper in love with them in this moment too. And be open and receptive to love. This is why you are open and receptive to signs or synchronicities, number sequences, music, because your heart is open to receive the blessings that you are being given by heaven, because you deserve this love, the greatest love of all, the love of your creator and the love of your twin flame. You deserve love. So right now, and we felt this as well over the last few days, especially if you've been having palpitations or you've been having heart flutters or anything going on in the heart, because your twin and you're both going through a heart chakra activation. And that's also assisted by Archangel Metatron, the angel of divine timing. This will allow them to feel your love and to express their love to you as they are guided in many forms and many ways, which could be through music. You may feel fluttering or a burning sensation or palpitations in the heart space at this time. And another reason is because you are no longer prepared to entertain anything low vibrational, anything that's keeping you stuck, anything that's affecting your energy. You're moving away from old cycles and patterns, society, conditioning, so that you can operate in your higher light and be the person you came here to be. And divine feminine, you are surrounded by angels. Your angels are reminding you constantly that you are on the right path, through a number sequence such as 444, where they are showering you with love. Maybe they send you a feather to remind you that you're protected. Or you may see the number 717 that shows you you're on the right path. Or you get guided. You may even see a sign that says, this is the right path, or something magical that blows your mind, because you've been showing that you are loved. And what you're being reminded is that we are each responsible for the thoughts that we think. Nobody has power over us without our own permission. We are responsible for the way we perceive our journey, for the way we think and the thoughts we think. And the message is, when you are in alignment with who you really are, that means your true self, with source, with your angels, you cannot help but uplift those with whom you come into contact with. And that's so true. That's why people sometimes come to you for advice or guidance, so they can be around your light. Your value to those around you hinges upon only one thing: your personal alignment with source. So in other words, if you're in a great mood and you're feeling happy, people are just naturally drawn to that. If you're feeling negative and gossiping and lashing out, people don't want to be around that. And it's the same with your twin. So if you're operating in alignment and you're feeling good and you're shining your light, guess what? Your twin is magnificently and magically and magnetically brought back into your aura, your light, your radiance, your presence. You are guided back together naturally. Your masculine is craving you and will come to you effortlessly. Yet if you're feeling negative and blaming them and angry, they're going to move away from you. The same as you want to be around people who lift you up. You want to be around high vibrational energy. You know it yourself if you watch a reading, for example. If it feels very low vibrational, if it feels very negative, you're going to not want to watch it. You're going to feel, just you're repelling the energy away. But if you feel something's uplifting you, you're going to feel it resonating with you. You're going to get excited. You're going to have aha moments. You're going to say, yes, I feel that, because it's in alignment with who you are. The only thing you have to give to another is an example of that alignment, which others may observe, then desire, and then work to achieve. But you cannot give it to them. And that's so true. So people will see you operating in your higher light, and they will see you operating in that power, and they will want to operate in that too. but they will have to do the work to achieve that through gratitude, self-love, meditation, breath work, all the things that lift you up. Everyone is responsible for the thoughts they think and the things that they choose with their eyes and their energy. So they choose to create as their object of attention. So, wherever your attention goes, that's really where your energy is going to. So the message really is, you can show your twin how to be a better person, but you can't make them do it. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You have to show them by example. So when you're operating in your higher light, maybe you've left your own karmic situation or you're changing things in your life, you're an inspiration and a muse to your twin. But you have to have patience with their timing and the way they are changing, because they won't do it on your timeline because they aren't you. Even though you are one, they are still learning themselves from an individual perspective. So you have to trust them to find their way, have compassion for what they're going through, have empathy and be there, but also work on your dreams and your goals, because that's also your responsibility to protect your vibration and energy and the thoughts that you think. And it comes not by magic, but by universal law. So in other words, when you're operating in that higher light, it's going to come to you because it's universal law. When you feel blessed, you receive more blessings. It's the law of attraction. So you may feel like it's coming to you by magic, but it's not. It's coming to you because you're in alignment with who you truly are. Start telling a better feeling story about the things that are important to you. And you can choose to do that today. Everything is always working out for me. My life is wonderful. I am rich in all things. I am in a wonderful, loving relationship. I am in communication with my twin. It feels good to be alive. And do not write your story like a factual document or a documentary, weighing all the pros and cons of your experiences. And they give me fear around that. But instead, tell the story, the uplifting, fanciful, magical, delightful story of the wonder of your own life, and watch what happens. My life is wonderful. It feels good to me. I'm excited about this day. I know this day is going to bring magic in for me. And even if you don't feel that way to begin with, when you go on a rampage of appreciation and you start looking for things to be grateful for and uplifting your vibration and speaking with words of positivity and optimism and enlightenment, you're going to bring all of that into your life, and your vibration will shift and you'll start seeing things from a more positive, optimistic point of view. It will feel like magic as your life begins to transform right before your eyes. And that's the truth. When I read The Magic for the first time by Rhonda Byrne, it was like holding a piece of gold in my hand, because I thought, wow, using the words thank you and really meaning them was making miracles happen for me. And I was blown away by the power. And then obviously a month on, or a month or so on, we tend to not keep up with the daily practices of gratitude, and we start noticing fearful things again. Or we start going into despair again. Or we start losing what we've been manifesting. So we have to make a conscious choice every day to focus on the blessings, to be grateful, to do the work, to overcome the ego. That's how I remain in my positivity every single day. Choosing that. You have a choice. You can do the work. You can turn your life around. If you think, why is everyone else receiving communication but me? Or why is this all moving forward for everyone else but me? You have a choice right now to change the way you're viewing what's going on. So it's not by magic that these things transform. It's by the power of the law of the universe and your deliberate alignment with those laws. So in other words, you choose. You can choose to be happy. You can choose to raise your vibration. You can choose to operate in love and be happy. Or you can choose the flip side of that and focus on pain. You always have a choice. So the message today is make crystal clear decisions, really powerful, and also crystal clear. So this is also about maybe bringing clear quartz in, or a clear crystal that's going to help you to see better, feel better, to gain more clarity. But you can make crystal clear decisions today to choose to focus on peace, to start telling a better feeling story, to be grateful, to use affirmations, to see your journey as moving forward instead of moving back. And it's safe for you to clearly decide what you want and set intentions and put those intentions on your vision board or in your creation box or connect with the angels about it. You can pray and ask for God's support and input with respect to your goals and desires. Follow your heart through this process and choose to heal through your intuitive guidance. So the path to your manifestation, your union, your dream life, your dream job, whatever you're dreaming about, it begins with you, with a crystal clear decision about what it is that you actually want. Your manifestations will be unclear until you make such a determination about your desires. It's impossible not to do so, since not picking something is also a choice. You may think, well, God knows what I want and need, while heaven will give you input. Decision making is a partnership. You pray and receive guidance that you can choose to follow, but without a clear-cut direction, you're like a driver with no destination in mind. Your decisions are your roadmaps. So today, make a crystal clear choice about something that you desire. It could be carrying out life improvements, supporting a cause that you believe in, or something else that you feel guided to do. You don't need to know how to reach the goal or what actions to take. That the universe takes care of that. You simply focus on the overarching dream. Once you do this, you'll clearly see which steps are necessary, and we angels are there for you all the way. So in other words, you don't need to know how you're going to come into union or when. You just need to believe and have faith that you will. And focus on the end result. Maybe dream about getting married to them, walking hand in hand with them, or even if it's just something simpler like just receiving a message from them. Focus on it, visualize it, feel it, and then allow it to come. And start telling yourself a better feeling story. My life is magical. I am blessed beyond measure. I am loved more than I know. Because that's not lies, that's the truth. And when you start believing it, you'll feel it. And the more you do it, the more natural it becomes to you, because a habit is just a thought we keep thinking. So if you keep thinking good thoughts, it's going to become a habit. If you continue to be grateful every day, it's going to become a habit. If you move into alignment with your true self and operate in your higher power, it's going to become a habit. And you're not going to want to go back to the negatives or the low vibrations or anything else. You're going to want to continue doing what you do. And that's what you need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.